A very good afternoon to all. Assalamu alaikum. I welcome our resource person, Dr. Mohammad Abdul Hameed Sir. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our keynote speaker on behalf of ICCMDN 2025 and participants, who is going to talk on artificial intelligence and machine learning, social impacts and future challenges. Dr. Abdul Hameed Saab is a senior assistant professor in the Osmania University since 2013, and his research areas are artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science and big data. He holds a BTech, MTech and PhD degree. He also earned a MBA degree. He also received a Vidya Shiromani Award in 2017. He has published more than 50 research papers in reputed journals and conferences. He has filed 10 patents from India. And one more important, he has also written a book on Python for data science for Wiley Publisher. Now I hand over the session to Abdul Hameed Saab. Please start your session. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would like to congratulate the organizers for organizing. At the offset, I would like to congratulate the organizers for organizing such a wonderful international conference. And at the same time, I also congratulate the authors of the papers who got the opportunity to present their research work in this international conference. Coming to the topic of advanced artificial intelligence and its social impact. Instead of making my discussion one way, I would like to have two-way discussion. In fact, it's always better to have interactive session, especially when we have it immediate after lunch. Is it? Thank you. Thank you for agreeing. Coming to the point of artificial intelligence, may I know what perception you have about artificial intelligence? Here the audience are either faculty of computer science engineering or the research scholars. So in that situation, I would like to know, what do you understand with artificial intelligence? We'll try to go a little faster because we have very limited time. What is artificial intelligence? Or instead of directly jumping on artificial intelligence, would you like to say what is natural intelligence and how you compare it with artificial intelligence?
Making the computers think.
Okay. What is natural intelligence?
You think about something and act. And your brain helps human beings normally. They think and act.
Human beings think and act.
Yeah.
This is natural intelligence.
Yeah. Then making the computers behave in the same manner as artificial intelligence.
Making computers also, or making machines also to think and act is nothing but artificial intelligence. This is the answer. Anyone else would like to give the answer? Good answer. Anyone else? So many research scholars, right? Yes, the point is that natural intelligence is nothing but what we human beings use our mind, think, analyze, then we make decisions, then we start acting as per them. Likewise, we human beings want our machines as well do the same. The definition of artificial intelligence very clearly says that artificial intelligence means creating smart machines to mimic human behavior. Our intention of creating artificial intelligence is to mimic human behavior. How do we create these machines? How do we create these machines? As I was discussing with organizing committee members, they were saying they have received more than 150 or more than 200 papers around, but less than 100 papers got selected and they were given chance to present here. And you people are those fortunate people who got a chance to present your research work. So, would you like to express how these machines are trained? See, training human beings, you know well. How do human beings are trained?
Yes, sir, training procedures.
Right? How do human beings are trained?
Human beings gains experience, they get reinforced with.
From the childhood they are trained that they
Human beings are trained from the childhood. Human beings learn from their experiences. Human beings are sent to schools. Human beings are sent to colleges. Human beings are sent to training programs, skill development programs, and finally they are well trained. If we understand, even machines are also passed in a similar way. How humans are trained, likewise even machines are trained. I would like to give a very simple example. When children are very young age, when the children are very young, they start learning. They start learning out of their curiosity. They ask questions to their parents. When they are completely plain, they don't know anything, but still they start learning out of their curiosity. They ask their mother, what is this? And the mother says, this is apple. Then the child stare at that fruit and analyze it, how it looks, how it appears, what's the color, everything, in every dimension it is possible to observe. The child observes and finally learns by repeating multiple times, it is apple, apple, apple. Then when the child memorizes it perfectly, then after some time, the child picks banana and asks mother, what is this? Then the mother says, this is banana. Then the child does the same activity and repeats, this is banana, 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 and remembers this is banana. Likewise for orange, likewise for tomato, likewise for chili, likewise for everything comes in front of him. Is it? In similar way, fruits are learned, vegetables are learned, colors are learned, dimensions are learned, shapes are learned. I'll ask you a small question at this particular moment. After teaching all these things at home, if you take a baby of 2-year age to a supermarket, Ratnadeep or Reliance Mart, and go to the corner where you have vegetables and fruits are kept. You take him to that place where you have taught the baby apple by showing him red apple, and go to the mart, Reliance Ratnadeep, and show him the green apple and ask him what is this. How many of you feel that he will definitely say this is apple? How many of you feel that the boy or the girl who is of 2-year age will identify correctly that it's an apple? Kindly raise your hands. Who says yes, the child will identify it's an apple by seeing green apple, who was taught it as an apple by showing the red apple? How many of you agree by that he will be saying the right, giving the right answer?
No, he cannot pick the green apple because he has seen only red apple. So it's the same kind like even when you are giving the machine the relevant data, it will act. In case if you are giving something beyond that, it will not be able to find it out.
Next question.
Maybe the
If the child is shown green capsicum at home, but he is taken to Ratnadeep and he is shown red capsicum and asked, what is this? Do you think that the boy or child, the child will give the right answer that it's a capsicum?
people gets
Because he was
reinforced.
not taught.
Human behavior is always reinforced.
Okay. If the banana is ripened, yellow banana is shown to him and it is taught to him that this is a banana, and he memorizes by seeing and observing keenly that it's a banana, and later in the mall it is shown to him the green banana. How many of you feel that the baby will identify correctly that it's a banana?
It will understand.
It will.
Understand.
This time, if you have any baby of this age, please try it. I have tried on 2 of my babies. Both of them have identified. That generation is changing. Maybe we were not identifying properly at our age, but this generation children are identifying. Let's update our knowledge. In similar way, when the child grows little older, from 2 years, when the child becomes 4 years, he'll start going to school. Then when the child becomes 6 years, he'll be little higher class. When the child start going to somewhere around second or fourth class, what will be the situation? What will be the situation? He will be having textbooks, he will be having notebooks, and teachers will be teaching him lessons from the textbook. He will be given notes, question, answers, and he will be asked to memorize whatever the question answers are given to him. Then he will by heart question answer, question answer, question answer, question answer, and he will be taken exam quarterly or monthly, whatever. So how the exam will be conducted to him? Whatever notes are given to him, it will be given to him beforehand itself, and he will be given ample time to memorize, and date will be declared that on so and so date the exam is there. Then he will come along with the book to the classroom. Before entering the classroom, he will just go through as much as possible, then put the notes outside, get inside, memorize the question answers perfectly, go inside. He will be given question paper. In this situation, he will be given only question paper, not answers. In that question paper, 80% or 70% of the questions are direct. 10% of the questions are indirect. And 20% of the questions are twisted. Then the paper he need to answer without the help of his notes, which he left outside the examination hall. He need to produce. In a way, he is predicting all the answers in the examination hall. What he have already got trained, he is predicting all the answers. Then based on the prediction, whatever he have done in the examination hall, his teacher will evaluate. With what? Actual answers and the predicted answers. How many match? What is the accuracy? And based on the accuracy, based on the correctness of his answers, he will be given marks, and based on that, his memory or his accuracy of his understanding level will be evaluated. This is how human brains and human minds are tested. Likewise, even machines are also tested in a similar way. Just for an example, see this slide. We have three parts in this. The lighter part, you can consider the whole part as a data set. What is data set? Data set, in simple way, you can consider as a set of data. You have a data set. In this data set, you have three parts. Yellow is the target attribute, and the other part is the attributes, normal attributes. And the blue part is the testing part, and the lighter part is nothing but for the training part. 75% of the data is considered to be the training part, and 25% is considered to be the testing part. For training, you will be given like how the babies are trained, children are trained, question, answer, both are given. In this part along with the yellow attribute is also given for training part. Yellow part is the output, our target, or the label, and both the things are given. But this lower part, which is meant for testing, in this yellow part, target part, or the label is not given. Only the blue part is given. And the machine is expected that it will produce, it will predict the yellow part, the output part. And whatever the machine predicts, that will be evaluated. How many answers which are predicted by the machines are matching with the actual answers? If the machines are predicting perfectly, 100%, then the accuracy is 100%. If it is predicting 80%, accuracy is 80%. 90%, 90% accuracy. Somehow you need to check how much percent is acceptable range. If it falls within the acceptable range, then the model is acceptable. If the model falls below the acceptable range, then the model needs to train one more time till the model falls in acceptable range. This is what happens. And now the situation, what it is said in the topic is social impact. Till this point, I was just saying how machines are trained. Let me tell you, this aspect of training machines have become so perfect that machines are getting trained. And these machines are not just getting trained, but these machines are getting so well trained that in many aspects of the society, these machines are performing far better than human minds. I hope you agree with me. These machines are performing far better than human minds. Do you agree with my point? In the definition part, it was shown that artificial intelligence is to produce machines which mimic human behavior. They are not just mimicking, it is not to the level of producing or attempt to produce, but it is producing, and it is producing far better machines which are performing far better than human minds now. Do you agree with my point? I am giving a outstanding statement here that these machines these days are outperforming human performance. Are you with me? You agree with me? Is it not hurting your ego? बहुत बड़ा दिल लेके बैठे हुए हैं क्या? It is outperforming human minds and human performance. So in that situation, it is not just advantage to human society, but at the same time, it is also giving a threat to the human society. In the initial stage, we were just training artificial intelligence, machines. But now the situation is coming such that machines are getting trained to the level that now machines will train the next generation. Now machines will not depend human minds that they train other machines. Listen carefully. Machines will produce next generation of machines, and there will be difference between human generated machines and machines generating next generation of machines. And when you evaluate the performance of machines generated by human being and machines generated by other machines, the performance of machines generated by older machines will be far better than the performance of the machines which are generated by human beings. They will be in ideal state working. They will be working in ideal state. This will be really a big point where the human minds need to ponder about. Another point I would like to add here. You are seeing laptop, it's a tool. You are seeing this mic, it's a tool. You are seeing this projector, it's a tool. You are seeing fans, you are seeing ACs, you are seeing everything in the hall. You are seeing automobiles, all are tools. But artificial intelligence is not a tool, it's an agent. Artificial intelligence is becoming digital species. Artificial intelligence is becoming our digital companion, because artificial intelligence has the intelligence. Artificial intelligence is an intelligent species among us. Digital intelligent species among us. They have the decision-making caliber. They are smart decision-making capacity species around us. We need to ponder on this point. Till now we are just working hard day and night that will produce AI, that will produce AI. Till now we went on producing AI, we went on producing AI. And we have reached to a point where AI producing and excelling in the domain of AI is giving alarm to those intelligent and those social aware and social concern and social concern and people who are worried about the society, about the next generations to come. How much we have to proceed further in this technology, because all the technologies till date are fine. They were helping us, they were empowering human beings, but they were not independent decision makers. Artificial intelligence is independent decision makers. We need to think over this. Young minds, young researchers, I think this is the big question I felt of bringing to your view, so that you think over. It's a time where governments need to come together. It's the time where governments, all country governments need to forget their boundaries and they form their collective societies and decide how much the technologies or how much the scientists need to go further in this line, and where to have a halt, where to have a limit, till which extent we need to go, and where to have a halt in this technology. This is something which I felt to bring it to your knowledge. Being young minds, young researchers, young visionaries, young scientists, please think over. Even I feel it is also my responsibility. As such, even I think on this, I ponder on this, and with this opinion I brought this point to all of you. I thank the organizers for giving this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
everyone. On behalf of ICCMDN and participants, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to our speaker, Dr. Muhammad Abdul Hameed. He delivered a nice lecture on artificial intelligence and ML, the social impact and future challenges. Your knowledge and presence has enlightened us. Thank you all once again. We'll just be starting our valedictory session. Please be with us.